Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. In today's video, I will explain how to get SharePoint list all column details like internal name, display name and data type into an Excel using PnP PowerShell. And before we get into the video, let me introduce myself. I am Harita working as a Power Platform consultant. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe for more tutorials on Power Apps, SharePoint and PowerShell. Now let's get into the video. So here you can see I have a SharePoint list named Employee Satisfaction Survey, which is containing the fields almost 40 plus are there with different data types like text column, choice column, and then the yes or no columns and multi-line text. And after running the PowerShell script, it creates an Excel with the details for the columns like internal name, display name, and data type. Here you can see almost 40 plus columns. It included all along with the data type. So this will be useful whenever we need to track all the columns present in the SharePoint list. And also, if you want to create the SharePoint list exactly with this structure, like including all the columns with its internal name, display name, without mismatching of this data type in another tenant, so that time also it will be easy for us to take reference from this Excel. And before we are going to discuss about the PnP PowerShell script for this one, let me show you the product that we recently created. So in this spguides.com page, we included our products. So under the products, you can see employee leave request Power Apps application. So in this page, you can able to download the complete solution for this application. And we made this application along with the Power Apps, Power Automate and SharePoint. For building this application, we used the Power Apps, and for sending emails and approval things, we are using Power Automate, and for backend data source purpose, we are taking the SharePoint. Within 2 minutes, I will explain how this app will work. So this application containing almost 10 screens. Let me explain one by one. So this is the home screen which is containing the button controls to navigate between the screens. And here some of the buttons will be visible only for the HR and manager admin people. And some buttons will be visible only for the normal employees. So based on the permissions, the buttons will be visible. And coming to the next screen, which is the new leave request screen where the employees can able to submit their leave request. Here we are also providing some validations regarding to the team lead, manager, HR and also this start and end date. And then coming to the my leaves, so the employee can able to see the previously submitted leave request over here. In case their leave request is under the processing of approvals, they can also able to edit and delete. So already approved leave request, they can able to download the PDF of the leave request, and also they can able to see the approvers comment and all those things. They can also able to filter this leave request based on the leave type and start date status. And then coming to the leave balance dashboard. So here the employees can able to see all the leave balances on the screen. And then my approvals. So this screen is visible for the HR, team lead and manager people, so they can able to for example, the team lead can able to see all the leave request which is assigned to him. Same for the manager and HR people, they can able to approve and reject on the screen itself. And then coming to the all request screen, this is visible for the admin people, so they can able to view all the employee details. And coming to the manage leave balances screen, so here the HR people can able to assign the leaves to the employees. And then the upcoming holiday screen, so the employee people can able to see all the upcoming holidays on this screen. So coming to the calendar view screen, so here the employee can able to see his previously submitted leave request on this calendar. And coming to the manage public holiday screen, so the HR people can able to add or remove the holidays on this screen. And coming to the leave settings screen, the HR people can able to change the settings, for example company name and company logo and the titles for each screen, etc. So these are the some of the screenshot for of the emails which is received by the employees and the each level of approvals. So this is all about this employee leave request application. If you are interested, you can download this complete solution over here. Okay, now let's get into the implementation. Let's understand this PowerShell script now. Here I am using connect-PnP Online command to interact with the SharePoint. And for this URL parameter, I am providing the SharePoint site URL, and then I am providing the client ID for this client ID parameter. Make sure you have a client ID to interact with the SharePoint. If you don't have this client ID, in the description box below, I will provide the link. So follow that article to create this client ID. And then in this list name variable, I am storing the SharePoint list name, and using the get-pnp field command, I am fetching all the fields present in the SharePoint list into this fields variable. So for this get-pnp field, we need to provide the SharePoint list name for this list parameter. And then I have created one empty array for getting all the details like internal name, display name, and data type of each field. So using the for each function, I am iterating over each field present in this fields array. And then within this for each function, I am using the if condition. So here I am filtering. For example, if I'm not using this condition, it will give all the columns which is present in the SharePoint list, like whatever the system created. For example, content type, ID, color, created, modified. These are the fields are there, right? Which is not editable read only purpose, so I don't need those fields. In that case, I am using this if condition within this. If you want to get that system created fields also, then simply remove this if condition and keep the remaining thing. So in this if condition, you can see I am just checking the field should not be hidden and the field type is not read only field. So whatever the fields which is creating by the system, for example, created, modified, ID, those fields are not editable. Those are like read only fields. So based on these two parameters, I am filtering the fields. I'm getting only the fields which I created. And then here I created one new object named PS object. So for this object, I am creating the properties like internal name, display name, and data type. And for these keys, the values will be getting from the SharePoint list. So what for each field, internal names will be assigned to this one, and display name will be assigned to this one, and data type will be assigned to this data type key. So after fetching all the fields that we are storing into this fields details array which we created over here, and now that one we are passing to this export hyphen excel PnP PowerShell command. So it will generate or create one Excel with this data. And in case if you haven't installed this import Excel command, you can use this one. I have already installed this one, so I commented. If you don't have, you can just import it and then run this command. So for this path, I am providing the path from my local system, and then I am providing the Excel name for this one, and here the auto size and table name I'm just providing. Okay, for testing purpose, I will take another list name. So we will take this event registration. Here you can also see all the fields. I'm just copying this list name. I will provide over here in this list name. And here also just change this name because the Excel will be saved with this name only. Okay. Now let me run this one. So in this connect-PnP online command, I have provided interactive. So it will ask us to log in interactively. So let me choose my email address and then provide the password. And now you can see it runs successfully. Let's check that folder. So here you can see under the list columns, I created this Excel. So it is the PowerShell script is created this event registration Excel in this. So now here you can see the fields from the event registration, like 12 fields are there. We will also check in the SharePoint list one more time. So event name, full name, phone number, event date, event registration. So you can see all these fields are present in this Excel, like event name, email, phone number, event date, job title, week ending date, and agree terms and condition, etc. So in this way, you can simply within few minutes using this PnP PowerShell, we can get all the columns present in particular SharePoint list. I hope you understand how to get all columns details